It is the We Are You Morning Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you, and especially you. An interesting conversation. Jana, thank you so much for your notes. I did see that. She was telling me earlier that your microphone was just a little bit low, so I was not aware of that. So we need to hear you.
Is that good? Is that good?
It's more gooder. It's more gooder.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with me is my guest host for today, and hopefully a part of the We Are You radio family at some point, Nate Simmons. And we've been having some interesting conversation off the air. As we say here on the We Are You Morning Crew, some of the best conversations are the conversations that you don't get a chance to hear. But today we're going to share with you some of the stuff that we're talking about. And we started earlier talking about relationships. The breakdowns of them, and not only in the LGBTQ community, but in the black community at large, and how that instantaneous, that app, that non-communication affects the way we move in relationships. So then the conversation switched over to people who are seasoned. Some people say mature or older. I say seasoned. And as you get older, what is the expectation if you are single? Is marriage still an option? Is a life partner still something that is accessible and, for that matter, that you even think is possible for you?
As we were talking earlier while we were off the air, some of the things that we have to take into consideration, older, mature, seasoned LGBTQ members of the community, we've come through some cycles, from whether it be right after Stonewall or during Stonewall, or witnessing the abuse, the hatred of people attacking people who were gay. Anywhere you went, you could not get a job, or if you were working, you had to keep yourself quiet and closeted because you could be attacked or terminated. Then we came through the era of AIDS first. Then it was HIV that caused AIDS, and so we had that. Then we had the church, at least in the black community, just disowning men and letting men just fall by the wayside because they were this way. And then now you have the time where we're older and we're seasoned. And during all that time growing up and walking in your journey, at least for me, it was never a consideration to get married.
Right. Yeah, because only recently was that even a legal possibility.
Right.
For us in the LGBT community. So you're absolutely right. But now, having gone through all of those things, is that something, and I guess we need to have somebody just a little bit older than us, who still is not understanding, is there a partner out there? Should I be looking for a partner, or should I just be ready to just stay alone and live this life that I've lived? Most undercover probably for most of their lives. Is that possible? Am I looking for someone of the same age, someone younger? Is there marriage? Or am I just looking for, and I hate to, and not to make fun, but am I just looking for an assisted living place that'll take care of me when I get too old to take care of myself?
Or am I looking for someone to take care of me? Or am I looking for someone to fall in love with? And is there a happily ever after? All of those questions. So it'd be nice if we had some people call in. Come on, give us a call. We're at 678-839-9378. We look forward to hearing from you. What do you have to say about the topic?
Yeah, it's really interesting. But we're talking about seasoned people, but let's even talking about people close to our age, young people.
Okay.
That are still not sure that a long-term relationship is even possible, let alone marriage. you know, again, because of the lack of communication, because of the instantaneous ideology of what a relationship is and how it should be, and so forth and so on. Do they have money? What's their, what do they drive and all that stuff? You know, caught up in all of that stuff. Is the idea of being in an actual relationship possible for people who are even younger, who are not in the final years, or what do they call it? Golden years of life. I'm sorry to say final. I didn't mean that. The golden years of life. So I don't know. It's an interesting topic. I think that, and we've talked about this on the We Are You Morning Crew with the other people. We really need to assemble some people in here, you and I, and really delve into that. Delve into, the 20-something-year-old who's single and the middle-aged person and the person who's older, about relationships and how that's working for everybody.
And what you're looking for, how to obtain those things. Relationships, marriage is like a business. It really is. And how do you formulate those businesses? What are the things that two people look for in our community through all of the abuse? How do we sift through it all to find each other, to fall in love with each other, to then begin to date each other and become engaged and then get married? I mean, there is a process that everyone follows. It doesn't matter whether you're gay or straight or, you know what I mean.
Right, certainly. Yeah, interest, man. We come up with some good. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, we have a blast in here.
We do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next hour, we're going to talk about something brand new for Valentine's Day. You ain't gonna believe. You ain't gonna believe. Please stay tuned next hour. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and follow us, and share this video. We got more. Child, you ain't gonna believe. We'll be back. Good morning.